Right, yes, I've got Justin Timberlake. Right, I'm going to do this really, really quickly. This review is super fast, and I'll tell you why when the fucking credits are over. Right, hello, I'm Stephen Mason. This is a review for In the Line of Fire. Get the binocular effect on. Binocular effect. I haven't got time. This camera's flashing. The big camera is dead. Like, I've just finished filming The Grey State, right? Camera's running out. And I've just messaged Brit there and I was going, oh yeah, watch this, that, last like that. I was going, hang on a minute, In the Line of Fire. Right, so I'll do this really, really quickly. Again, I put this on thinking I would fall asleep. I do have this on VHS. It's not something I've been really interested in. And I said, I'll just put it on, just for the crack. So basically, Clint Eastwood, not really a big fan of him, but guess what? He's an outstanding director, an outstanding actor. You know, he's a legend. Still going strong today. Okay, so the movie, again, heavily trailered, massively trailered back in the... Like, when I used to watch VHSs constantly from video shops, In the Line of Fire was trailered for absolutely months and months and months. Clint Eastwood, properly, you know, Clint Eastwood in the 90s. Now, basically, he is a bodyguard, technically. You know, he works at the Secret Service. He was there when JFK died. Now, at the time as well, you've got to think that JFK actually came out as well with Kevin Costner and stuff. So there's a lot of focus on JFK. And a lot of conspiracy theories, but this doesn't focus too much on JFK, just the fact that Eastwood was there and he got shot. Now John Malkovich comes along in this, and is absolutely fucking outstanding. You know, Malkovich, brilliant. Doing the whole Bruce Willis Jekyll thing before the Jekyll thing, dressing up, changing it, going around, you know, trying to like plan, jumping across the continent, trying to plan out when he's going to assassinate the president. And he makes his little gun, you know, and kind of stuff like that. So basically Clint Eastwood, you know, basically he's getting a bit old. There's a couple of jokes about his health. He can't keep up with the limousine. Everyone thinks he's had a heart attack as a joke and stuff like that. In walks, there's a lot of famous cast in this. The guy from Die Hard 2, the tower guy. You got Mel Gibson's girlfriend from Lethal Weapon. I'm sure she's his wife in Ransom. Didn't go far for the casting there, did they? Dylan McDermott's in this as well. Yeah, there's people all over the place. Wolfgang Petersen movie as well, who went on to, obviously did Das Boot, and did stuff like Never Ending Story, that Sex Pest Dragon Falco. Anyway, the movie's a really interesting take. It didn't take itself a bit too serious though. Sometimes, you know, like there's a lot of Clint Eastwood, you know, like, although this might be a harder hitting film, he basically, you know, he tries to fall in love and he's just like waving back, like on the steps in front of Lincoln, like waving. Oh, she looks back, she's interested. Like Clint Eastwood, you don't need to be a sex pest in the elevator, you know. It's just like, he didn't need that, you know, he didn't need the love interest. But again, that's probably what happens at the time. It's a new Clint Eastwood movie. Don't, you know, that conspiracy. There's a lot of conspiracy going on. I mean, murder at 1600 wasn't too much far behind. They were still making Clear and Present Danger when it came out a couple of years after this. But yeah, Eastwood's just Eastwood in it. I think everyone. What I didn't like though, there's a lot of use of green screen and blue screen in this. As you keep watching it, it doesn't look right, especially on high definition in the trains and when he's in the foreground and we're looking there. And you think, right, okay, you've got like, you would have to, if you were thinking ahead and you were thinking like, how would you film that back then? And you would pretty much go out there and you would have to just shoot a plate, wouldn't you? Like, right, the prison's going to be there on this certain day, right, go and film the plate and we'll just put Clint Eastwood in, like on a blue screen, just surveilling. But because the masses of crowds and stuff like that, you know, unless you're going to pay extras loads of money, I think there's a lot of blue screen in this. But there's a lot of binoculars in it as well. Put that binocular effect back. It's like, see, like Full Metal Jacket, binoculars in there, no effect needed. No effect needed. But yeah, anyway, pace is alright. You know, it's like you're tracking him down. It's a bit like The Bodyguard. You know, it's building up to an assassination attempt. It's quite brutal in a way. John Malkovich is just a super like evil killer. But no, he's fantastic in it as well. He's just a fantastic actor, John Malkovich. Like long before Cyrus the Virus, and but no, I did find it like, I didn't think it took itself too serious. Absolute Power was out maybe what 3 years later. Clint Eastwood again with the president, you know. But yeah, I do have this on VHS. It's an iconic cover, Clint Eastwood run. You know, standing over another dead president. It was a very, very highly trailered movie from back then. I just think like it hasn't aged well, especially with these blue screen bits. Malkovich again, fantastic. But again, it just sort of goes on to this romance thing in the middle of it, and I don't think that happens. See, there's a bit where they run across the rooftops, and it's like Clint Eastwood's like fucking Spider-Man up this drain pipe onto the fucking thing, and they're running across the rooftops, and you know, he's like they're jumping down, falling down, running on, and stuff like that. You think, yep, that's a stunt car, yep, that's that. Then Clint Eastwood's hanging off, and you think, oh, it's got some really good stunts, like. And but no, the screen's got us. So this is just a very quick review, rant random. I realised I do need to do another outtake for the Grey State. So I'm trying to film all these reviews together. I've been Steve Mason. I'll see you in the outtakes. I think I got all that. Again, it's another VHS that was probably turned the wrong way around. I don't see it that often. But no, I've never been a Spielberg Eastwood guy. I've thought about picking up the Man with No Name box set a couple of times on Blu-rays, but I haven't really. Honestly, I don't have that many Eastwood movies. But yeah, I think it's a Warner Bros. Movie. So like again, just thinking there, I remember Warner Bros. Always used to advertise the movies, stuff like Maverick, On Dangerous Ground, and all that. And you used to have put on there, In the Line of Fire, in yellow font. You know, I would say on a VHS, and I'll be like, right, that's the name of the film. But you're going to know what the film is called because that font is going to be there all the time. Starring Justin Timberlake, In the Line of Fire. No, but like, it's like that. You know, I just remember it being so heavily trailered. And you're watching it and you go, yep, that's from the trailer, yep. And it's like, yep. But no, it's unlike JFK that goes on for fucking ages. This sort of does say, yeah. Yeah. Like the president say, yep. Say the president, yep. You can kind of see where it's going to go. He didn't save the president, he's going to save this one eventually. Even though every obstacle's going in his favour that he's old, he's getting over the hill, he's got a bit of a heart condition, they think. But he can still be a sex pest. You just chuck that in there, don't you? But John Malkovich, absolutely fantastic in this. I'm Steve Mason. Thanks for watching.